Mermaid Squirrel. I'm totally clipping that.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wallpaper
Stanley
engine.
worked for a company in a
That's
big
true.
building where he was
Reminds you of
employee
Space is
number
cool.
427.
Space
Employee number
so... Wait, no.
427's job was simple. He
Space
sat at his desk in
cool.
room 427 and
So
he pushed buttons on a
cool.
keyboard.
Oh, it's so
Orders came
pretty.
to him through a
So
monitor
pretty.
on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Exactly.
Stanley was happy.
Hey, I mean, if he's happy, you know.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley Parable
Something
too.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his
Shortly
years
gonna
of
go
the
over to
company
Collab
had
VC,
this
but you need to see
happened.
the sequel.
This complete isolation.
Yeah, I'll be joining
Something was
in about
very
30
clearly
minutes.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to
What
the
could it
meeting.
mean?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Why? What? There's like random stuff in here now. Oh, we don't get the deluxe anymore?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'll listen to you, narrator. I got my bucket with me.
Still no one was here.
Huh?
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Oh.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
You mean common British household furniture? Yes. The broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The
What?
broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No,
You
it's
can
my
feel it,
bucket!
can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No!
I can
It's
really
my
feel it.
bucket!
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
Bribe ZVs with
Please,
bucket.
Stanley, don't give in. Don't hand over the
No! It's my
bucket.
bucket!
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to
It's
be
not!
strong.
It's
This is
my
your-
bucket!
This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Exactly!
You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
No!
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems.
Oh.
Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this
How
string of
dare
petty
you?
insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply
The
that
goal.
you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
What?
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient.
No!
That your life is
It is
so
not.
banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in
I
your
would
path
not.
in an even
Bucket
partially
is special
enticing
to
manner.
me.
Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have
Oh my
shared
gosh,
together.
Becky, this
Go
is
through
my
each of them
bucket.
point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
The bucket has been my friend for years and years. I will never give Bucket up. They are my friend and my lifelong companion. Bucket is mine, and I am
Okay,
Buckets.
I got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Property is Stanley.
Now it's simple. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet.
Yeah,
with
take
all
a
your
hike.
meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Yeah, it's my bucket. Property of Stanley.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here,
Yes,
and I'm going to slap
yes,
it on as well because
do
I
it.
think it's a
I want all the stickers.
You see?
It's a
Now you
bucket.
feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever
It's a
unsure
bucket on
whether
a
the thing
bucket.
you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say
Oh,
to
what
yourself,
am I holding? Oh, yes, a
it's a
bucket.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Can I have them? I want to stick them on everything. I like stickers. You want to see where the infinite hole is?
I could take the name calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket. But now,
That's not
the broom
what?
closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in.
Yeah, you're so
See you
childish.
outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay. Up yours, broom closet. Is my bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh! There's a thing here. Okay, we just need 2 more.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
Was it
stunned to discover not an
2, 8?
indication of any
No.
human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
No, it's
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional
2,
dumpster fire,
8.
if not for
What?
the soothing presence of the
No,
bucket.
I'm already a dumpster fire. What are you
Stanley
talking
guessed
about?
the correct code by sheer luck.
No, I
Was
just
it
remembered
the
it.
bucket knew all along?
Yes, the
Was
bucket
the
told me.
bucket guiding him?
Yes, it is.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical
The bucket tells me where to
explanation.
go. What's that bucket? It's telling us to frame Kilo in Among Us. Yes, bucket. Oh, collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only
That's okay.
the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. Bucket, they're telling me not to listen to you. But, guys, I must listen to the bucket. The bucket knows all. It has been my lifelong friend. I must listen. We must listen to Precious. The bucket is a false prophet. Shh! Enough of your slander.
Downward, plummeting
Blasphemy.
towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Yes, the bucket
Soothing
gives
him,
us comfort.
comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I'm gonna go through escape. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, there we go. Escape!
This passageway had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Excuse me? The bucket is a spawn of villain virus that's evil. Shh. They didn't mean it, Bucket. You're not evil.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around
Nope.
and get back on track.
Not turning around.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Bucket will protect me. Bucket always protects me. Whee! Rest in Bucket. Ow. It's okay, Bucket. We'll be okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort.
It's not meaningless.
To be
The
sure,
bucket was
it puts
comforting.
the mind
Oh.
and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
It was not a waste of time.
Stanley.
The bucket was our friend.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
What?
as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single
In the jaws,
visceral
in the
instant,
metal jaws.
the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed.
No,
violently to death.
Bucket! Huh?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Huh?
It's true that all
He's not
buckets
dead.
are radiant in their
Excuse
own
me?
way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket
Yes.
to behold.
Bucket is glorious. All hail the mighty Bucket. Welcomes you to the Grand Exhibit. Wait, what? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit, or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? What? Guys,
Can
is that
you
my...
see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take
Bucket!
a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Aww. Oh, it's a wooden bucket. Inferno bucket? The medieval era. Oh. Huh. Wait, did I say no one could control a bucket? The simple fact remains no one can control a bucket.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
You're right, it's too
It is
powerful for
man who
mankind.
should kneel before the bucket.
Kneel before the bucket. Oh, Sammy, I found the hole. Kneel before the bucket. Oh. Bucket! My friend!
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What?
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
No!
Don't reset the game.
Reset
Don't
it!
give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's bucket.
No, I won't get another one. There can only be one beautiful bucket.
Stanley die together. The bucket shall take his place as ruler, as leader, as
Oh.
commander of a new world, a new vision for...
Oh! I died. The noble bucket. Told you, you mustn't talk bad about the bucket. You mustn't talk about the bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Oh, that's different.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Bucket shall never leave my side.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the
Nope.
door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But
Hey,
Stanley
Matthew,
had
welcome
felt
to the live
bucket
stream.
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes, Bucket. I shall obey, Bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
The
Was
bucket
this
is always
better than the
correct.
meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Hope you've been having a wonderful evening, Matthew. Did I say meh? What? Oh, it's just fuel. Yes, coffee is fuel.
Truly, being
Whoa.
here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then
Did I break the game? That was weird. Oh. I think I broke it. Aw, you'll get it next time, Matthew. We finally made it. Buttons! Yee! Must press them all. Oh. Must press all the buttons. Oh! I just realized it's saying press the buttons. I'm pressing the buttons. I'm pushing the buttons. I'm pushing the buttons. I'm pushing them. Do we only have to push a certain color? Push all the red buttons. Push the buttons. Yes, bucket. Push all the buttons. Begin the game again. I think that's the correct choice.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought.
That's
How
different.
amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Embrace the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Whoa. There will be a reward for finding them all. Trust the completionist instinct. We need more planks. Was there one in here? I don't see one. I'm falling for the collectible scam. No, I mustn't.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to
No.
the boss's office.
I don't feel like it. Oh, collectible.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands?
figs.
Yes.
What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines.
Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
No, I like the mini stands. Mini me.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for it. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
I am crazy.
Something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
I am talking to
I am crazy.
someone in my head.
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
I am crazy.
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me.
It
in
is.
difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
No!
Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did
The
I
plot
end up with
twist!
someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would
No!
come from this.
Bucket!
Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley
Bucket!
might experience
No!
without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. But now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad.
I'm
Where
truly
is it? I
bonkers
must
now.
find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Bucket!
Stanley! Stanley!
Bucket! I'm coming!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket
There's so
after the
many
next.
buckets!
None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
No! Where's my...
Stanley, find me. He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly
where are
restore his
you?
sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Where?
The real bucket was inside of him all along.
I'm the bucket!
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony.
Oh my gosh.
And blacked out.
We're turning into the bucket. We are the bucket.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait! Wait, hold up.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Uh-huh.
She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of
Yes!
comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
She's got the bucket!
Her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right
She
away,
stole her
she knew
bucket!
what the problem was.
How
This
dare
man
you!
had no bucket.
You stole her bucket!
Of
Oh,
course,
wrong
he
button.
was mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
We had her bucket!
Didn't even
She
realize
stole it.
he'd forgotten
She
his bucket
stole
at home
ours.
in the
She
first
stole ours bucket.
place. How cruel the world can be.
How could I? How could she?
She hugged her own bucket. even
She
tighter.
stole Precious.
Of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on every... Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass. And
Yes, it does.
all the way to work.
And she backflipped on. Oh my gosh! That ending just... It just completely changed.